I finally realized why my perfect best friend sabotaged my dates for 3 years. I'm sitting in my car right now just staring at a brick wall because I think I finally realized that my soulmate best friend is actually a literal sociopath. I'm 24F, and for the last 3 years, my dating life has been a complete graveyard. I'm not saying I'm a 10, but I'm decent looking, have a good job, and I'm pretty normal. Yet every single guy I've genuinely liked has ended up ghosting me or pulling the "I'm just not ready for a relationship" card right around the 1 month mark. It was becoming a joke in my friend group. My best friend Chloe has been my absolute rock through all of it. Every time I got ghosted, she'd be at my door with wine, takeout, and a 2-hour lecture on how men are trash and I'm too good for this city. I honestly don't know how I would have survived the depression of the last year without her. Everything changed last night. I've been seeing this guy, Mark, for about 6 weeks. He's different, super communicative, funny, and he actually makes plans. We were at dinner and he went to the bathroom, leaving his phone on the table. A DM notification popped up from an account with no profile picture, but the handle was a weird variation of my own name. I shouldn't have looked, but the preview text said, "I thought you should know is actually still hooked on her ex and she's just using you for." The rest was cut off. My heart literally dropped into my stomach. When Mark came back, I played it cool for 5 minutes before I just broke down and asked him what that was. He looked incredibly guilty and admitted he'd been getting warnings from this account for 2 weeks. He didn't want to tell me because he didn't want to start drama, but he was starting to pull away because the messages were so specific. They knew where we went on our first date. They knew what my ex's name was. This morning, I went to Chloe's place. We've had each other's passcodes since college. She was in the shower and her iPad was sitting on the bed. I felt like a spy, but I opened her Instagram. She wasn't just logged into that one burner account. She had 3. I scrolled through the sent messages and I felt like I was going to throw up. She has messaged every single guy I have dated since 2022. To some, she said I had a secret substance abuse problem. To others, she said I was stalking my ex. She even had a folder in her hidden photos of screenshots of my private vents to her, which she was sending to these guys to make me look unhinged. The worst part? I found a thread with my most recent ex, the one who broke my heart the hardest, where she was flirting with him and telling him that I was cheating on him the whole time we were together. I didn't confront her. I just took photos of everything on the iPad with my phone and walked out. She's been texting me all morning asking if we're still on for yoga, acting like the sweet, supportive big sister she's pretended to be for years. I feel like my entire life for the last 3 years has been a curated lie. Every time I cried on her shoulder about being unlovable, she was the one who had made sure I felt that way. I have all the proof. I'm debating whether to just block her and disappear or if I should send the screenshots to our entire friend group and her mom before I go. How do you even begin to process that your safe person was the one setting the fires?